Many Iraqis woke up today to find it was not all a dream. Against all odds, their soccer players had beaten teams from Australia, Vietnam, and South Korea before finally overcoming lavishly funded three-time champion Saudi Arabia to take the Asia Cup. This was a team that many predicted would never even make the final, but overcame all obstacles to win. And correspondent Anita McNaught reports it is now a team whose determination has inspired Iraqis of all stripes.
Surprise as much as joy on the streets of Baghdad. Iraqis could scarcely believe their team had won. There hasn't been this much celebration since the fall of Saddam.
It was a great moment of happiness. We all cried, and frankly speaking, I cried.
Match favourite Saudi Arabia in green had all the advantages. 3 Asia Cup victories, limitless funds, luxury training facilities and a stable country. But the Saudi coach noted the Iraqis, in white, had one thing in abundance: motivation. In this historic match, the Iraqis gave everything they had. Attacking from the start, they had the will to win. Only one goal, scored by captain and forward Yunus Mahmoud, but that was enough. By the end, many of the team were in tears too. It was a triumph over all odds. 3 months back, Iraq barely had a soccer team. It has many fine players, but like any Iraqis with great talent, if they could get out, they had, playing for clubs in other Arab countries and North Africa. Previous Iraqi coaches quit after threats to their families. Then came Brazilian coach Jordan Vieira. He had to deal with rifts between Sunnis and Shia in the squad, and that most of the players had lost family members in the violence. There was barely a safe place in all Iraq for them to train. By the time they made it to Asia, they were still using old gear. But the players, Sunni, Shia, Kurd and Turkmen, got over their differences and formed a special bond. Their coach described it as one of his greatest achievements. An achievement Iraqis feel their politicians are incapable of matching.
The Iraqi footballers united the Iraqi people: Sunnis, Shiites, Arabs, Kurds, Christians and Turkmen, while the parliamentarians have done the opposite. They are behind the division and the bombings.
For a day at least, Iraqis remembered what they could achieve together. The question now is, can there be a soccer victory dividend? Can the power and example of the beautiful game be enough to bring about real change in a country fast forgetting what success feels like? In Baghdad, Anita McNaught, Fox News.